Alright, here's what we're seeing. I pulled the top off with a little bit of effort. See these cocoons that are on here that are covered in propolis? That is wax moth. Means that this hive probably died at one point, and these are a swarm that moved in. Pretty much anytime you see wax moths, those are the harbinger of a dead hive. Either the hive's dying or at one point it died. They're a very insidious pest. There's some rot on this, but I think wood filler can kind of fix that because it actually seems pretty sturdy. Okay, we got this guy off. A tiny bit of rot on the other side of the inner cover. Inner cover's in pretty good shape. It's like some rot along there, but once again, wood filler will fix that. The side of the box has a little bit of rot, but I'm still comfortable with some wood filler. They definitely are up in this top box quite a bit, and this is a big old healthy hive. I see lots of cocoons of dead wax moths. So, yeah, it probably died at some point. Alright, what our goal is we're going to get down to the next box and see what's going on down there. But my hope is that comb isn't all twisted. It looks like they're using the frame foundation that was left after the wax moth still. Hopefully things are going good, because if they're going good, we should be able to clean up the hive and move them into a fresh one, and then I'm going to kind of restore the... Okay, we moved this box. This is the one you just saw. That's a pretty heavy box, and we're going through a big nectar flow. I'm going to bet the whole thing's full of honey, honestly. Over here, this was the very light box, and there's crud, a lot of black old dead comb, and when I say black comb, I mean this stuff is almost fossilized. It's mostly propolis, honestly, at this point. I see a lot of the foundation is eaten down in the bottom, just by looking in between frames, something you can't see on camera. But I'm going to get this off the bottom board here, so I can get a good look and see what we're looking at. Well, there's the bottom. It's full of what I affectionately called board chow. Just crud and things left over from the hive beetles or droppings. On top, there's wax moths just running around on the top. That board is so rotten and done. I'm going to burn that guy to kill whatever's in down in there. Ooh, a couple of bees are coming over a little upset. I'm going to give them a little bit of smoke. They are, for the most part, ignoring this bottom box, and I think I know why. The entrance was completely blocked. It had this mouse guard, which by all means probably kept mice out, but as soon as enough crud built up that the bees couldn't move out, that entrance probably died. And from what I could tell, the way that the bees were coming and going from the box from that point was through that little rotten part and the top of the hive. My guess is a swarm moved in, because you wouldn't have all these wax moths and all these bees living together. It looks like they're reclaiming this bottom box, but they've already fully reclaimed the top. A swarm probably set in, moved in the top, and has slowly moved downward. Bees tend not to like to move downward until they have to. I can see they're also doing their darndest to clean this box up. So let's get what's in that box into this. Pulled the first frame, which I had to pull it real gentle. The frame's in good shape. It's not disintegrating. It's a full honey frame on both sides. They're almost fully capped. Hey there. I pulled the next frame, and some of the guts came out of it. Unfortunately, because this is a foundationless foundation frame. More or less, this is comb that was not built. It was built on a wax moth eaten foundation. I can see by looking at the size of the holes. It's not the most stable, but that was a full frame of honey, and there's some of the guts of it in the box still. But we'll found something really unique. I pulled this next frame, which has some brood in it, and it has a capped queen cell. Capped queen cell means it's either queenless or about to swarm. Hopefully I find more. That means I could split this into two. Another interesting development. Sorry, I'm going to let the plane go overhead. Live near an airport, what can I say? Alright, what we have is a really full brood frame, and on the other side it has another queen cell. But looking in the cells, we have really, really fresh brood, meaning we either have a queen and she's about to go, or they just lost her within a day. I'm going to hope I find some eggs, meaning she's probably here. But I'm going to go grab another brood box real quick, because we're going to make two. Alright, we're back. I got another box. We're more or less going to do a walkaway split since we're being given queen.